We're in England at the minute. It's currently the month of May. I've brought a Torras Coolify Cyber cooling neck fan. So this is a practical demonstration of it. I've seen other reviews online, and the problem is everyone reviews them inside their bedroom or their office. Nobody actually puts it to the test and actually tries it. Now, I am overweight. I sweat an awful lot from my forehead especially. However, you know, I used to be in the army, and even then we'd do what we call PT back in those days, and my t-shirt would be about 3 foot longer with the sweat by the end of it. I've just always been a naturally sweaty person. So I don't get over hot, but the problem is the actual sweat that comes off my forehead. So this is going to be an interesting test. We've got the garden to mow. I've just shaved my head to give it a bit of a fair comparison, so it's as bald as it can go. If I come closer now, you should be able to see any shine, sweat around. You know, if I wipe it off, you know, you can see that even just standing here, you know, I'm already quite warm. The temperature currently today is around about 20 degrees centigrade. So it's not exactly a hot day, but it's England, so it's a little bit clammy. So we will see what happens with the review at the end. So this is the Torras Coolify, or well, this one's actually the Cyber. It's got cooling plates on either side and down the back here, and you can choose whether to have them all on or all off. There's a display on here, so when I turn it on, you can't see it in this light, but that is now on. I'm gonna have to get the app. That is one thing I've just noticed, is it's quite dark in the sun. So this is how it fits. It is a little bit tight for somebody who's got a bit of a chubbier, thick neck. Yeah, it's not too bad, and I have actually worn this a few times whilst doing my work in the office. Yeah, we shall see in a second once I get my phone app. So you do have to download the Torras app at the moment. I've just connected it now, so you can see the charge is at 100%. We've got the different selections between all, just at the front or back, so I'm going to put it on all. That's on the minimum at the moment, so if you can hear, it's very quiet actually. I've just moved the microphone a bit closer, and then that is on full. I'm going to start off at 40% for this and just see how we get on, and I can tell you already getting cool to feel already. So let's mow the lawn. Currently we're about halfway through, and ordinarily I would be sweating like crazy by now. I don't know, how do I look? Do I look over sweaty? I mean, you probably do. Most people think I'm over sweaty, but I'm nowhere near as much as what I would do. I've literally wiped my forehead 2, maybe 3 times maximum, but so far that's quite impressive, and you probably can't hear a thing that I'm saying, so I'll carry on and we'll see you at the end. So that's the lawn done, and I must admit, I think I was impressed. Just move it slightly, just making sure my shirt isn't catching it. Oh, I can feel the draft on my back there. That's quite nice. I am sweating quite a lot, as you can see.
Yeah, on your glasses.
But I'm usually like that most of the way through the lawn. I do wish, like, the air comes up here a little bit. Obviously it probably gets caught on one of my chins, but I do wish it came around the front a bit more. But I can definitely feel it at the back there. I'm not sure exactly how long we've been going actually. It's probably only taken 15 minutes at the very most, and we're currently at 81%. There is a bit of a breeze, to be honest, which is nice as well. It's not like totally still day. And I do feel like I could cool down just by sitting down with this on. But now I am directly in the sun, so that's where it gets me quite a bit as well. So I'm just going to get my beautiful assistant, I'm going to take it off, and I'm just going to see what she thinks of whether it's cooler on my neck or not. So I'm going to turn around now.
Oh, it's very cold. Very cold. Yeah, very cold.
But wet.
And wet.
So yeah,
It's obviously trapped the sweat at the back.
Has it? So let's have a look.
Your neck is wet.
So it's not too bad.
No, it's not bad, but your neck is wet.
I'm just going to turn it off now. It's a bit difficult that you can't actually see what it's saying. Yeah, you can't actually see what it's saying in the daylight, but you can sort of tell. It's obviously got heat mode on as well, so I'd definitely notice if it went on heat mode.
And not being
So,
funny, you have got your phone.
yeah.
Everyone's usually got their phone on them, so that's not really an issue. if
No,
you
but
can't
that's
see
a
it.
benefit of the Cyber one, I suppose. I think it's called Cyber because obviously it connects to your phone. What we're going to do a bit later is just a thermometer experiment, just see how much it actually cools down on the cooling plates. Again, every review that I've seen is in Fahrenheit. So, thanks very much for watching so far. Just to continue following on with the video now, I'll just do a reading of here, 24.6 degrees. Now, if I turn it on, so this is it, where you couldn't really see it inside, but that indicates that it's got all the zones cooling. You can see it's dropping. Give it a minute, just dropping there. Have a look at this side. (19-20 degrees). So this is now just the non-cooling, just fans. (22). I don't think you can change the individual zones on here actually. We are back now, and on this one you can choose just the neck one. So that's currently how that one's set. See, it's definitely dropping. Side fans, the fans aren't actually working, but 25 in here according to that. That's quite interesting. You can have the side ones on heat. So it's quite nice that you can do it individually. 18-19 degrees. I'll show you how I feel at the minute, but I have got sweat on my forehead. Like I say, it's quite warm in here, and now that I'm not actually doing any physical work, oh, that's nice and cool. I'm just going to put it onto full cooling. I can definitely feel it inside here, definitely cooling me. It feels quite nice actually. What would I say overall? I think the main thing to note is it says personal aircon, but it's nothing like an actual aircon unit. It is a little bit tight around the neck, but in this situation where this is quite a warm office, it's actually surprisingly quite nice. Final thoughts on the cooler. It's not going to be like having air conditioning in a building, but I think it does work. You know, it certainly cools you down. My neck feels freezing after using it. Be interesting to see what it's like just walking around town sort of thing, or if you're on holiday. I think it's good. It's alright, and I got it on a fairly decent offer, reasonably priced for what it is. The battery doesn't last over long though, that's the only thing downside if you're using it on full. Could be better though, like I say, if it sort of blew round onto my forehead a bit more, but then you're going to look quite odd with a lot on there. I don't think it's over noticeable with it, so a bit more of a real life experience. Didn't stop the sweating completely, but I do genuinely think it helped. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully helps you make a decision on whether you'd buy one or not.